They're rusty, rough, and most haven't moved in decades, but hidden in these forgotten classics are tomorrow's showstoppers. These aren't showroom beauties, they're project cars with real potential. If you've got the guts to wrench, here are 11 vintage beasts waiting for a second chance. Let's dive in. Number 1. 1969 Oldsmobile Cutless, $2,800, Clearbrook, Virginia. Here's a 1969 Olds Cutless Holiday Coupe S, and this one's about as classic as it gets. It's powered by a 350 rocket motor with an automatic transmission, but be warned, the motor is currently locked up. This car has been sitting for a long time, and it shows. The odometer says just over 50,000 miles, but there's a second one hanging loose under the dash showing 15,012, suggesting this thing has had some history. The body is complete, but definitely needs attention. You're looking at floor pan work, new fenders, and lower quarters to replace rusted metal. On the plus side, the frame still looks solid, and it comes with a clear title. This Cutlass is a solid candidate for a frame-off restoration or even a custom rest-a-mod. At $2,800, it's not cheap for a non-runner, but these cars hold value once they're done right. Number 2. 1967 Pontiac Lemons SE 4-door sedan, $3,000, Merrill, Wisconsin. This 1967 Pontiac Lemons packs that classic 60s GM styling with a strong stance. Under the hood sits a 326 V8 paired to a Powerglide automatic. The seller says the engine may have a bent valve, so expect a rebuild or swap to get it roadworthy. Originally from out west, this car is surprisingly solid for its age. It's missing the front bumper and grille, but the bones are there. The interior appears original, finished in blue to match the exterior. At $3,000, it's a bit of a gamble, but for fans of mid-size Pontiacs, this could be a sweet cruiser with some work. Sellers even open to trades for low-mile ATVs or loud hunting stuff, so there's room to negotiate. Number 3. 1971 Pontiac Grand Prix, $1,900, Anderson, South Carolina. Next up, we've got a 71 Grand Prix with that unmistakable long hood and short deck design. This one's listed at $1,900, and it does turn over, so the engine isn't seized. No major info on drivetrain specifics, but the seller says the body is okay. It's a complete car with a clean title, but like any Grand Prix from the early 70s, you'll want to double-check for rust in the usual spots: rockers, trunk pan, and frame mounts. Could make a nice drag or cruiser project, depending on what you're looking for. And importantly, seller says not parting it out, so you'll need to buy the whole car. Number 4. 1978 Pontiac Grand Prix SE, $1,500, Anderson, South Carolina. From the same seller as the last one, here's a 1978 Grand Prix Special Edition in red on red. It turns over but won't start, so you've got a fuel or ignition issue to chase down. The body and paint are in decent shape, and the red interior looks clean from what we can see. This car has a very distinct late 70s style, squared off but still sporty. Again, it's being sold complete, not for parts. If you've been looking to scoop up a classic G-body Pontiac, $1,500 is a pretty tempting price. Number 5. 1976 Ford Grand Torino Wagon, $1,500, Irmo, South Carolina. How about something a little different? This 66 Grand Torino Wagon is packing a 351M engine with a C6 automatic. It runs and yard drives, which puts it ahead of a lot of other projects at this price. The car is fairly solid overall, but it will need some floor pan work. It still has that classic long roof station wagon look, and these are getting rare. Would make an awesome cruiser, sleeper build, or even a family haul or resto mod. It's got a clean South Carolina title and a lot of potential at $1,500. Number 6. 1964 Oldsmobile Starfire, $2,000, Barnesville, Georgia. And now something with serious presence. This 64 Starfire is a complete car, packing a big 394 V8 and automatic transmission. It has bucket seats and a factory console inside, and the seller describes it as a rat rod with patina, And it definitely wears that title well. No, it doesn't run, but for a classic like this at just $2,000, it's all about potential. Whether you bring it back to original, resto-mod it, or slam it on air and cruise to shows, it's got the bones for a killer build. Plus, trades are welcome, so who knows what kind of deal you might work out. 7. 1981 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. $3,000, St. Paris, Ohio. Here's a time capsule from the early 80s, a 1981 Monte Carlo that's been parked for the past 20 years. The seller says it has just 79,000 original miles and that it runs great when gas is poured directly down the carb. There's even a video of it running, and they'll fire it up for you in person. The body and frame are in surprisingly nice condition, minus a rust spot under the driver's seat and along the hood edge. It still wears its original gold paint and has matching gold interior. But this car isn't road ready, not yet. The gas tank needs cleaning, the brakes are down, and you'll definitely need a trailer to haul it out. No trades, no lowball offers. For a G-Body Monte Carlo this clean, $3,000 might be worth the rescue. 8. 1978 Chevrolet Camaro Z28. $1,500, Seymour, Indiana. This one's a real budget-friendly Z28 project. It's a 1978 Camaro with a 350 small block swapped in from an 84 Silverado, paired to a TH350 automatic. The engine, transmission, and drive shaft are installed, but not fully hooked up. The motor still needs a carburetor, and the floor pans need replacing, though those are included. Also included are long tube headers and a full header back pipes exhaust system. It does need a driver's side frame rail replacement, which is no small task, but it comes with a clean Indiana title in the seller's name. At just $1,500, this car could be the perfect base for a street machine or a retro-style hot rod. If you got the tools and time, this Z is ready for a comeback. 9. 1968 Buick Lasaber Custom. $3,000, Harmony, North Carolina. For something a little cleaner, check out this 1968 Buick Lasaber. It's not quite finished, but it's far from a junker. The seller said the body is spotless, with fresh paint and a 2-year-old interior to match. Under the hood is a recently swapped motor, and there's a brand new transmission with paperwork to prove it. It still needs some light assembly, like pulleys, exhaust, and radiator, but it's all straightforward stuff. Once buttoned up, this would be a stylish cruiser with that signature Buick ride. Seller is open to trades, but they're not looking for junk. At $3,000, you're buying a car that's halfway through its restoration journey and just needs someone to bring it across the finish line. 10. 1977 Chevrolet Corvette. $2,800, Ravenna, Michigan. This one is not for the faint of heart. A 1977 Corvette basket case. The seller says it needs everything: wiring, interior, gas tank, lights, you name it. The body is decent and the bird cage is solid, which is a good sign. It's powered by what appears to be a rebuilt 4-bolt main 350 with an automatic. And it's got some killer side pipes installed. It will start and stop, just enough to get it onto a trailer. But that's about all you're getting here. The seller is blunt. Don't message asking if it's available, and don't expect a list of parts. This is a major undertaking. But if you've always wanted to bring a late C3 Corvette back from the edge, $2,800 might get you there. 11. 1973 Plymouth Satellite Sebring. $2,500, Morency, Michigan. Rounding out the list is a 1973 Plymouth Satellite Sebring. It originally came with a 318 and 904 automatic transmission, but neither are included. What you do get is a whole lot of parts: new leaf springs, air shocks, radiator, the original gold hood, and a Roadrunner-style hood currently installed. There's also a clean driver's side fender, and the interior is surprisingly complete and in decent shape. It's got some rust, sure, but nothing beyond repair. Tires hold air just enough to get it moved, and it comes with a clean Ohio title. This car's been used, bruised, and passed around, but it's still got a ton of potential for someone ready to breathe new life into a classic Mopar. Whether you're chasing your first build or adding another rust bucket to the lineup, these 11 classic project cars offer a range of prices, conditions, and possibilities. From frame-off restorations to low-buck rat rods, It's all about vision and elbow grease. Don't forget to subscribe to Kingna for more weekly picks and let us know in the comments, which one would you drag home first?